The leader of Europe's largest political family, the European People's Party, has called on Tunisia to reduce the number of migrants while respecting the human rights of those crossing the country. Manfred Weber was in Tunisia for talks shortly after the EU reached an agreement with the North African country. In exchange for more than 700 million euros in investment, Tunisia promised strict border controls to stem the flow of migrants to Europe. But Tunisia has been criticized for using brutal force against migrants. According to non-governmental organizations, many died after police forced them back into the desert.
European migration policy is always built on humanitarian spirit, to respect the individual people behind, but on the other hand to have strict control about the borders. And that's why to help them, to assist now Tunisia, like we did it with Libya and others, to assist them with technical assistance, to have a safe and good border control, to make it in a safe way, is extremely important for us. So our approach is clear. We have to respect human rights, we have to respect the human dignity of every migrant, but on the other hand we have to fight against illegal migration.
After his trip, Weber was heavily criticized for misusing the migration issue for political purposes. Speaking to Euronews, he rejected these accusations. Migration, he said, was an important concern for voters, and his party was not pursuing a populist approach.
Migration is, for a lot of citizens in Europe, one of the top issues. We are facing a referendum in Poland. The Dutch government failed due to migration, so obviously it is a top issue for our citizens. We don't want to use it like right extremists to make people afraid and to create concerns. And we are not moralists like the left, who are only telling us what we should from a moral point of view do.
The hard line of the center-right EPP on migration is relatively new. Back in 2017, for example, Weber criticized then US President Donald Trump for building a wall at their border with Mexico. Now Weber says those fences and walls are needed in Europe to stop illegal migration.
Well, for me it's clear we have to protect our borders. And if we need for this also technical measures, like we did it in Turkish-Greek border, then it's needed. I want to make sure that our European citizens know that the state controls who is arriving and not the smugglers control who is arriving. That is extremely important for the future.
Weber said those who are fleeing wars should find a legal entry into Europe.